All right, hey, we're jumping in here real quick. The MLB network has control of the games today, so it's kind of hard for me to do all the prelim that I usually do. So let me just get a quick setup over here. Ready for this one? Welcome in, everybody. Let's take a quick look at the lineups. Let me take this down. Take this down here. We are at Truist Park. It is the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Let me see if I can get the game pace to come up here. Let's go, Brewers. I'm just waiting on the screen to come through. Once I get that, I will give you the game. I need to turn on my do not disturb. As I just push to bring that feeling back. There we go. All right. Let's do this thing. I'm ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. Eric, hello. Debbie, hello. Rinser, welcome in. For your Milwaukee Brewers, 45-29 record. Yelich, Chourio, Terang, Contreras, Bowers, Mitchell, Frelick, Pratt, and Hamilton. Gasser will be your pitcher record on the hill. For your homestanding Atlanta Braves, 48-27. Dubon, Baldwin, Albies, Olson, Harris, Riley, Bart, White, and Kim. Elder on the hill, 3.15 record, 3.15 ERA, I should say. Make sure I have that right. Welcome in, everybody. Again, we'll give you the screen in just a minute. It will be full 3D coverage of the game, full interactivity. It's going to be some good stuff. If you're finding us for the first time, trust me, you give us a chance. You're going to love it over here. I just got to wait for MLB to give me the game, which they have not yet. They have not, so that's why I've got things covered up. Koya, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Father's Day to all those celebrating appropriately. Packers 2015, welcome in. Still waiting on the screen here. Waiting on the screen. We are in the home of the Chop House, everybody. In the home of the Chop House. Still nothing yet. Yelich making his way. He's a DH, making his way up to the plate already. There you go. MLB just gave us the 3D. I got to give it a second to let it render. If I got it yet. Nope, not yet. Come on, let's get it before the game starts. Hello, Mr. Thibodeau. Welcome in, sir. We're shooting toward 59,000 subscribers. I know it's a long reach there. That's 68 subs today. I don't know that that'll happen, but we're gonna shoot for the stars. Maybe YouTube will give us a big, massive share out, and something will happen, and all that kind of good stuff.
Mauricio Dubon gets a start in left. Michael Harris back in there in center field. Eli White in right. Austin Riley.
There we go there. Let's see if we need to zoom in a little bit. I think we're actually pretty good. I think we're actually pretty good. All right. Dubon, Harris, and White around the outfield. Riley, Kim, Albies, and Olson in the infield. Bart behind home plate. Right-hander is Elder. Big right-hander on the hill is just about ready. Top of the first. Father's Day game right here on the channel. First pitch comes in. Ball upstairs. We're off and running. 1:36 p.m. 1:36 p.m. And we're going to try to time this up here for the second pitch so it matches the screen. And we'll get that up there. You'll see your first pitch come in here to Yelich on the screen in just a minute. We always have to time things up to match up my watch with your watch. There's your pitch there. So as soon as Elder gets ready for the second one, we'll call it as we play it and play out the game today. He's up there. He's going to work quick. There you go. I'm still a little bit behind. Yelich takes it up top for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Check that out and donate to that free cause.
Pitch comes in. That's a strike right there. Benjamin, welcome in. Right-hander's working quick. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, center field, playable. Harris out there by the track. He'll make the play. One away, first out of the night. Right here. Hope you're having a good Father's Day celebration wherever you're at. Who's your home plate umpire? Scott Barry. He's got to be better than the guy we had last night in the Oriole game. A blind bat would be better than that guy. Chourio steps in, right-hander, ready to go. He rocks and he fires. Strike right there. I need to speed up just a hair, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, boom. That might be it.
Maybe they had a chance to carry out here.
Fouls that off, 0-2. Still need to get up a little bit further. Chourio making his way back into the box here. I'm still behind. Ball upstairs. Hello, Kay Wilby. Welcome in. Thank you for sharing it out for us.
It's the cliche that Pat Murphy uses all the time is meet the game halfway. Be easy. It would be
strike 3. There's your out. And 2 outs now in the inning.
After dropping the first 2 games of the series, you have your ace and then
still, but first pitch is a called strike. It does not want to get caught up. It's driving me nuts.
So you're going to be easy and kind of natural to try and do a little bit too much to get that victory. Just got to continue to play your game.
0-2 with fouling that off.
His procedure to have his hip replaced. Not going out for Murph. As of late, he's been in a lot of pain.
Here's the pitch, comes in, and that's going to be a ball. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the first with Elder pitching. Strike 3 call, the comeback fastball got him, and that's going to end the inning. Atlanta coming to hit Dubon, Baldwin, and Albies here in the first. Dubon, Baldwin, and Albies in the first. Anybody brand new, first-timers on our channel, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Love to welcome you into the show. We're going to have some fun here today on this one. 2 really good teams in the big picture of everything. Hope you're having a good Sunday out there with whatever you're doing. Whatever that may be on your schedule. My schedule just brings me here. So. Afternoon baseball is a good thing. I wish the Orioles were playing late, but they're not. Or they're playing earlier, but they're playing later today. They are later this afternoon in the 4 o'clock time range. This one should be well over by then, or at least finishing up by then. That's what we're hoping. With my luck, it'll be an extra inning fair. We'll wait and see. Commercials going on here. Gasser getting his warm-up pitches in there on the screen. Nobody in here for the first time today? I thought for sure we'd have some people where maybe YouTube recommended it. Gasser, 5 starts this year, 0-3 record, 4.88 ERA. Opponents hitting 237 against him. So Gasser making his way back up there. Here comes Dubon up to the box. See how close we are now to
6th start of the year. fourth for Gas since he's been back in the rotation. He pitched great last time out on Tuesday against the Guardians. He covered 5 2/3 and 92 pitches, gave up just 2 hits.
Gasser left-handed up there, ready to go.
Running that start, looking to build off that.
Winds and deals. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. We are live. Atlanta Braves hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. We are at Truist Park. Hit that subscribe, say hello, tell a friend, all that kind of good stuff. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back, 1-1. Braves versus Brewers. Brew Crew versus the Yahoos, however you want to do it. So many ways to say it. Bottom line is it's Atlanta, it's Milwaukee, it's the Braves versus the Brewers, and we're rocking. Pitch comes in. Line drive, rip, foul. 1-2. Jeff Mitterling, hello. Yes, happy Father's Day to everyone. Left-hander looks in. Nobody out here. Bottom one. Say hello in the chat if you're new. We'd love to welcome you in. Here's a line drive rip down the left field line. That's going to bounce and get up into the stands, and that's going to be a ground rule double to lead off the inning. Defensively, Chourio, Mitchell, and Frelick for Milwaukee around the outfield right now. That ball was absolutely stung. It got off the bat really quick for Dubon. In the infield, Hamilton, Pratt, Turang, and Bowers. Contreras behind the plate. Again, we're watching live at Truist Park, the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Atlanta Braves. Left-hander Gasser looks back at the runner. Here it comes. Down low for a ball, 1-0. Milwaukee does not want to fall behind too much too early and chase this team. Baldwin, 14 home runs, 39 RBIs. He's having a good year. He's got to get the runner over no matter what. Pitch comes in high, but catches the zone. Strike right there. Come on, YouTube, share it out. Everybody that's watching, help us out with a like. We got 41 watching, only 15 likes. That can't be that bad. Left-hander kicks and deals. Ground ball over to second, soft roller. That will get the runner over to third with less than 2 outs. It's an out and a productive out nonetheless. 1 out here in the inning. Here comes Albies. Albies walked it off last night, huh? Hit a walk-off bomb.
Showed how short it was in his last at-bat, the walk-off homer.
Runner on third. First pitch, smoke, put foul. Well, that ball was stung. He was right on top of that, squared it up. Albies steps back in. Looking for something to tattoo. Takes it for a ball, 1-1. Milwaukee, here, I'll show you how tight the pitching is today. Brewers already have the infield in the first inning. Holy heck, how about that? Infield in. Albie's looking to get the ball to the outfield. Pitch comes in, that's a ball. Wow. Infield in already. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball, right field playable. This is deep enough. It's going to chance for the run. Caught. Here comes the throw. Runner coming home, flying. He is going to be safe at home.
Safe.
Safe at the plate it is, and the run scores.
Be able to score quite easily. He just lifts that fly ball.
1-0 Atlanta here, 2 outs in the first. Two outs here in the inning. Pitch comes in to Olson. That's a strike right there.
Stuck in the ground, just got to look at the draw as to what kind of bounce you're going to get.
Lefty on lefty situation.
So 1-0. Olson at the plate. 1 for 7 in the series.
1 for 7 in the series. Big swing and a miss. 0-2. If you are new today, welcome in. Say hello in the chat if you'd like. All fans are welcome on this channel. All fans. Doesn't matter which team you follow. We're glad you're here. Pitch way upstairs. 1-2.
Two come from behind victories so far in this series. Now the Brewers are going to try and return that favor from behind and hopefully.
Matt Olson, the first baseman from the left-hand side. Here's the pitch. Long fly ball down the right field line. It's hooking. It's hooking. Foul. Not by much.
In front of the sweeper.
Got way out in front of the sweeper there. And he yanked that down the corner line. 1-2 pitch, 2 away. Ball down low, 2-2.
Year number 1 in Atlanta. Longtime bench coach.
Left-hander Gasser looks into the plate.
2-2 pitch.
Fouls it off.
A lot of continuity for this Braves team because Paul Weiss takes over as the manager after Brian Snitker stepped out. The World Series under Snit. Weiss, one says, raves about the job that he's doing.
Gasser rocks and deals. Fouled back again. Up there battling is Olson.
When Snitker steps down, much like the Brewers, the council leave after he steps in. Felt like nothing changed, right? Yeah, players are comfortable and familiar.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here. Bottom of 1. Milwaukee trying to get out of this one with just the 1 run. Pitch comes in, fouled off again. If nothing else, he's running up the pitch count in the first inning. Gasser's up to 20 pitches already this inning. This at bat is already 9 pitches deep. See what pitch 10 brings us. Kicks and deals. Ball low, 3-2. Now we're going full. 10 pitch at bat. Gasser takes a deep breath, comes to the set, looks in, kicks and deals. Ripped foul again. Matt Olson, the big left-handed power hitter, sitting in the 4-hole. 3-2 down low. There's your walk. That's a great at bat. An 11 pitch at bat, you gain the walk. That's going to bring up Harris, the center fielder for Atlanta. We're going to set our goal to try to at least get to 950 today. That's 17 new friends. That's a decent number. Michael Harris, 14 home runs, 41 driven in for the Braves this year. Contreras goes out to talk to him out on the mound. Of course, Sunday is getaway day or travel day for a lot of the teams. They like these earlier games.
Michael Harris returned to the starting lineup yesterday.
Lefty on lefty situation again here. First pitch, kicks and deals. Strike right there on the corner. Outside corner, he touches it. Runner on first, getting a solid lead. Tough to get a huge lead with that lefty looking over at you. Gasser looks into the plate, stays on the plate, comes home. Ball outside, 1-1. All that time studying the plate, he couldn't even find the zone. He didn't even look over to first. Riley, right-hander on deck. Kicks and deals. Strike right down the middle. Where's everybody watching from today out there? What part of the world you watching from? Drop it in the chat. You're watching the Atlanta Braves hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers versus the Braves live right here from Truist Park. Pitch comes in, strike three on the corner. Take a seat over there. That'll end the inning that quickly. We're going to the second. I got to fix these teams on this breaker. I'll be right back. I'm going to go fix these. When we come back, it'll be the second inning. Contreras, Bowers, and Mitchell for Milwaukee. All right, second inning coming up here. Rinser in the house with us. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. Two people from Florida. Where's everybody watching from today? Thank you for subscribing, West Lee, to the channel. We appreciate all new subscribers and all of our veteran watchers. The combination of the two makes a great channel. Bryce Elder back out on the mound. Elder's current ERA at 3.11. All right, Elder's made his way out to the mound in that bright Atlanta sun. And we're ready to go here. The Braves hosting the Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers versus Atlanta Braves. Truist Stadium. Truist Park, to be official. Louisiana watching in the house right now. Elder up there, big top set. Full windup, kicks and deals. Strike right there. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Contreras, 6 home runs, 43 driven in. He's 2 for 8 in the series. Line drive, base hit through the middle. Albies almost got it. Albies came real close, diving up the middle, but that's going to be a base hit for Contreras to lead the inning. And here comes Bowers, big left-handed slugger. That was a screamer.
He just drives it right back up the middle. Ozzy not able to get to it. Elder said nice try.
Elder looks the runner back now, working from a stretch. Kicks and deals. Swing on a miss. Big cut, strike 1.
Bowers' first start of the series. He's played in both games. Keep on with that.
Jake Bowers.
2 left-handed starters. The first 2 games of the season. Martinez was yesterday. Boston starting first.
Ball outside, 1-1. Bowers steps back in, taps the plate, twirls the bat once. He's ready. Elder quickly to the set, working rapidly. Here's the pitch. Ball down low in the dirt, spinning around there. There's a huge hole in the shortstop area. The shortstop is playing directly behind second base. Third baseman is off the line. If you go down the line or right where the shortstop is, you got an easy base hit. Got to look for something outside to go that way. Here's the pitch. He gets it, and he does go to the shortstop spot, and that's an easy base hit. Easy base hit right there. And Milwaukee opens up the second inning with 2 hits on real quick to bring up Garrett Mitchell, the center fielder. 5 home runs, 34 driven in for the center fielder for Milwaukee. That should have been a double play on a normal day, but the shortstop was too far over behind second base. Shortstop Kim shifted up the middle again for this hitter. So same situation applies. Hard ground ball to the shortstop area, you're going to have it. Here's the pitch. Ball upstairs. 1-0. 0-1. Elder kicks and deals. Soft ground ball up the middle. Shortstop's charging. Only play is first. Got him by a step. 1 out. Runners at second and third now as Mitchell advances them. And that's going to bring up Frelick. It's a good little hitter in Frelick. Left-hander Frelick up there. Same situation. Shortstop area wide open if he finds it. Atlanta playing a heavy shift today. Jalen, welcome in. Great to see you. Elder comes to the set. Second and third. Here's the pitch. Line drive down the left field line. That's going to get down and be trouble. Rolling in towards the corner. 1 run will score. 2 runs coming home. Frelick into second with a stand-up double. One double. That's a 4-seam fastball up in his eyes, and he just went the other way with it. There was nobody playing over there. Great job by the left fielder for Atlanta. Who's out in left field? Dubon. Great job by Dubon out in left field to cut that thing off. Wow. Here comes Pratt. Pratt hitting 375 at his limited time play. Elder wants to shut this down, not keep that run at second base. Ground ball softly tap over short again. He's got to charge it. Here he comes. Throw to first. Got him by a step. That's twice to this inning. Nice play by the shortstop. Pratt trying to call himself safe. I don't believe he is. I think he got him by a step. Kim making some nice plays at shortstop there. That'll bring up the 9th hitter in the lineup, Hamilton. You want to get out of this one. Elder deals. Check swing. That's a strike right there. David Hamilton, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. 9th hitter in the lineup, looking to roll the lineup. Fly ball, center field. That's going to get him. It's beat Harris. Bang. Off against the wall. The run will score. Here comes the runner into second. Hamilton with a stand-up double, and it's 3-1. I mean, that ball got off of his bat quick right there. He just outran the center fielder. There was no way Harris was catching that. That thing got to the wall quick. That's 3 runs here. Elder's giving up in the second, trying to get out of this without a really big crooked number. Yelich, not an easy hitter to go against. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 at the first pitch. Elder really wants to power this thing. He's got to step up here. Looks back to second. Runner moves back. There's something with the perception of a 4-run inning as opposed to a 3. That looks so much heavier. Elder doesn't want to face that. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Elder knocking the sweat off his brow and his face. Looks in at the hitter. Kicks and deals 0-2. Ball inside. Unhittable. 1-2. Yelich, 5 home runs, 24 driven in on the year.
3-1 lead for the Brewers.
0-2 to 1-2. Now 2-2. Inside again. He had him in a hole early. Now he's back to flat.
Pitch number 30 in the outing coming up from Elder. Still hasn't thrown 20 pitches in this inning.
Right-hander kicks and deals. Ball low, 3-2. Now Yelich has turned it around and put it in his favor. He had him in a hole 0-2. And he's given up the ducks on the farm here. Saying, here's the ducks. Take them to the house and do what you want. 3-2 pitch. Low again. Ball 4. Pitching coach going to come out and talk to him. Chourio making his way up there. He's hitting 302 on the year. Runners at the corners with 2 away. Elder keeps this up. His Father's Day might be in the locker room really quick. That could happen. Jackson Chourio. Runners at the corners.
Got 10 home runs out of Wisconsin lottery. Home run counter. Got 8 in the month of June. He has been on an absolute tear as of late.
Chourio, right-handed stick. 10 home runs, 29 driven in. 302 average is solid. He struck out his first at bat. God, there's a big hole up the middle. Holy cow. And that's where he hits it. Right up there. The shortstop was shaded toward third base. And right up the middle, that's going to be another run. It is 4-1 Milwaukee. Every time that shortstop is shading heavy, they're hitting it the other way. And they are attacking the pitches early here. They are not waiting at all. Wow. Yelich held at second, so we got first and second here with 2 outs still. Elder looking for that last out. Turang, the 9th hitter coming up now. He's 0 for 1 with a K. And he's going to hit a hard ball up the middle. Base hit, going to get past Albies. And Yelich is going to come in to score. And it is 5-1 with Milwaukee putting up a nickel here in the second. Wow. Big Sky. What's up, Big Sky? How you doing, brother? Yeah, right now he is. I can't argue that.
Right down the middle on that breaking ball. That was a slider. Right back up the middle.
You're watching the Atlanta Braves hosting the Milwaukee Brewers live here from Truist Park. Sub it up if you're new. Say hello in the chat if you're brand new. Let me know. Hey, I'm checking you out. We welcome all fans here. Here comes Contreras. Ball upstairs.
First time in a while that a Brewer took a first pitch.
Contreras, 6 home runs, 43 driven in, hitting 292 on the year. Elder struggling right now. Not a good Father's Day for him right yet. And that pitch is hit a long way, deep left field, way back at the track. Looking up, it's gone into the bullpen. That's a 2-run blast, 3-run blast. And all 3 will come in. This is an 8-run inning for the Milwaukee Brewers. Holy hell. Contreras, let's look at the details on the home run. Holy cow. 109 miles an hour off the bat, 408 feet away. And when it lands, Milwaukee's got a snowman on the board. Wow, that got out of there quick. Boom. There's a fan out there. Dropped the ball. Could have caught the home run. First pitch coming into Bowers. That's a strike up top.
Bowers takes high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One ball, one strike. Bowers takes high.
Not getting a lot of results for it, and now all of a sudden they put up an 8 spot in the second.
Swing and a miss. Strike two, 1-2.
Most innings scoring 3 or more runs. Brewers #1.
Strike three. That was high, but he's not challenged it. And mercifully, it's over. We're going to the bottom of the second. Atlanta's got a big hole to dig out of. Riley, Bart, and White coming up. We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, coming back here, bottom of the inning. Boy, that was a tough one to watch right there. Tough one to watch. Glad you're here with us today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon around the country. Say hello in the chat if you're coming in new. We'd love to welcome you in. 8-1 game here. Let's see what the Bravos can do. Coming back up to bat. They got to answer with something. Gas, they're going to try to hold him off the board. He didn't do a good job in the first. Let's see what he does in the second. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. We're off and running here. Bottom of the second inning. Milwaukee Brewers versus the Atlanta Braves from Truist Park, live right here on the show. Here's the pitch. Strike right there. 1-1. Lefty looks in, kicks and deals. Ball just misses. Yeah, I get you, Eric. This was not expected. Milwaukee's a good team, but you never expect a team to put up 8 in an inning. That's a lot. Riley up there. 2 balls, 1 strike to him. Strike right there, 2-2.
I think with Gas, it's really about, and I talked to Chris Hook about this, about his head and how he keeps good direction with his head towards the plate.
Fouls that one off, 2-2 still.
What that does is if he starts to get a little bit east-west with his delivery, his head will start to pull a little bit towards that third baseline. And then
Gasker's giving up runs, though, so this Atlanta can hit. You never know what can happen. 2-2. Ball upstairs, 3-2. He goes full.
So as your head pulls this way, your hand and your arm will get away from you a little bit. If your head stays with good direction, you're able to drive the ball through home plate.
Here's the pitch. Line drive. Base hit center field. That's going to roll into the gap. He's going to get it in quick and hold him at first. Riley, that's his second hit right there. And a leadoff in the second here, with Atlanta looking to answer with something. Here comes Bart, the catcher. Joey Bart. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs on the year. Anybody new here today for the first time? Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Bart, first pitch. Strike right there, top of the zone.
That last pitch to Austin Riley is a good example for Robert Gasser, right?
246 on the year for the right-handed hitting catcher.
That for him in his first two starts of the season.
Ball outside, 1-1.
Gave up 5 free passes in the first start against the Twins, and then against the Dodgers, it was 4 free passes. And so lately, he's been really doing a good job of really not misfiring much at all.
Left-hander looks in. Gasser kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Cut him on the corner. 1-2 now. Good pitch on the inside corner. MMA Randy. What's up, MMA Randy? First time here. Excited for the Brewers. Well, welcome in, MMA Brandy. Nice to meet you, friend. Hopefully you like what we're doing. We do over 100 games a year there, Randy. We're on pace to do 125 this year. Popped up foul. That's going to be out of play on a four-seam fastball. If you like what we're doing before you roll out today, hit that subscribe and come back anytime. And if you're a football fan, anybody out there is an NFL fan, we're going to do over 100 NFL games as well this year. So we've already got 30 or 40 thumbnails up for the NFL this year. Left-hander kicks and deals. Check swing. Fouls it away. Got to be happy for your Brewers there, Randy, putting up a snowman in the second.
When Gas stays on top and behind the baseball, again, there is that deception to what he does. Still 1-2 on Joey Bart.
Thank you, Randy. Appreciate you. Fly ball popped up right behind the shortstop. Pratt's going to call for it. That's an out. 1 away. Holds the runner. That'll bring up the 8th hitter in the lineup, White. White hitting .228 on the year. Left-hander Gasser toes the rubber, looks in. Ball inside, 1-0. Was an Astros fan living in Houston. Etch card on my birthday and switched up. Okay, nice. The Miz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Mike Wazowski. Hello, Mike. Welcome in, buddy.
Up the better part of his last few starts.
1-1 pitch coming in. Ball inside, 2-1. That almost nicked his knee. Two balls, 1 strike. Milwaukee would like to roll over that ground ball. Ground ball foul. They got the ground ball, but not where they wanted it.
His goal right here is to continue to attack the strike zone. Hopefully get through at least 5. The thing is, too, Vinny, that you're curious how the bullpen looks today after 3 days working back-to-back ball games. Gilbert last night.
Strike 3 on a corner. Take a seat over there. Wow. That was a really nice pitch.
Strike 3! You're out!
2 outs in the inning. Good old Mike Wazowski. Good to see you, sir. 2 outs in the inning. First pitch comes into Kim. That's a strike. Kim batting in the 9th spot for Atlanta.
Kim starting short today rather than Jorge Mateo. We saw Mateo beat out an
Kim hitting .085. Oh my God, his average is horrible. Strike right there. 0-2 now. No wonder.
I'm actually surprised he's not playing in today's game. Hassan Kim is signed for $20 million this year. Yet Walt Weiss just plays his best lineup. Doesn't matter. He does not care who's making money on this.
Oh, Amber and Sullivan are home. Ball upstairs. I guess I better turn my chair. Oops, sure Sullivan will come running in here as I knock the thing down here. Oh, come on. Come out of there. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, sorry about that. I was talking with Amber, playing with Sullivan for a minute. All right, here we go. Elder back on the hill with 42 pitches, and it's an 8-1 game here, top of 3. Pitch comes in, that's a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garrett Mitchell out there, center fielder. Strike call. That was way inside. Why didn't he challenge that? 1-2. Strike 3 called another one that was outside the zone. If he'd have challenged both of those, he'd have won. This umpire stretching out the zone now. Elder got a break there on Milwaukee, screaming at the umpire about the strike, and he just yelled over, "Challenge it if you think I'm wrong." Wow. He's not, I mean, the umpire's right. If you don't agree with it, challenge it.
If you have a problem with the strike zone, then challenge it. But yes, but also get the calls a little bit closer, right? Adjust your strike zone. Those are way too up.
They're going out there to talk at the mound. A lot of chirping going on right now. And that also comes to the fact of the score, too. It's 8-1. You get a little chirpy when you're down, you know. Sal Frelick coming up there. He's 1 for 1 today. I bet you this is a strike. No matter where it is, I bet you it's a strike after the chirping. Elder steps in there. Ready to go. Here's first pitch. Strike, and that was high too, and that was called a strike. The last 3 pitches weren't strikes, all called strikes. Ball inside.
Scott Berry definitely has his sights set too high for that strike zone.
Ground ball tapped over to third. Fielded, throw to first. Steve. He beats out Riley's throw. Freelick going to get an infield hit. I mean, that was just a squiver right down the third base line. Called strike right there.
South Freeling has 5 doubles, by the way. He doubled and drove in a couple of runs in that first inning. Give the Brewers the lead. 5 doubles in the month of June. He had 5 doubles the entire season.
First pitch coming into Pratt. That's a strike.
A little bit better. You see the average and some of the numbers start to creep up a little bit. He was such a productive player offensively last year.
Oh, man.
So we're just kind of waiting, seeing if Sal can reproduce what he was able to do last season. Starting to show some signs of life with the bat.
Throw over to first. Runner's back.
Talk to Sal Freeling too. All he cares about is getting on base. And it's authentic.
Cooper, Pratt, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Ball upstairs, up in his eyes. 1-1. You're watching the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Atlanta Braves live from Truist Park in Atlanta. Hello, Mr. Fulton. Welcome in. Swing and a miss up top. Went chasing after that high pitch. 1-2. He helped him out.
Nice play from Hassan getting short to take a base hit away from Pratt. Brewers scored 6 times and 2 outs in that second.
Pratt gets in, taps his helmet, touches the bat, twirls it a couple times. He's ready. Fouls that one off again.
So good going up the middle, right side, especially with 2 strikes. Very difficult to strike out Cooper Pratt. Had almost as many walks as strikeouts in Nashville.
Right-hander Pratt twirls the bat. He's ready. Ball down low, 2-2. Right-hander steps back in. Elder looks the runner back to first. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball down the third base line. Just foul. Ball boy makes a nice play on it.
I mean, it doesn't look too bad right here on the monitor on the screen, but up close and personal, that thing is not well. Does it need to fill up? I don't know.
2 balls and 2 strikes. They're making fun of the guy's mustache on the screen. You're not supposed to make fun of a mustache. They said it's not well groomed.
I mean, I have nowhere to speak. It would take me 3 years to grow a mustache like that. Grow that.
Ball outside, 3-2, full count.
Rocket, get after it. Yeah. The baseball players will, go with whatever's working.
They're trying to get a close shot of the mustache right now. It's funny. 3-2. Up inside, ball 4. Getting them right back where they go again. 1 out, runners at first and second. Elder struggling again. Over. I think Sullivan is tired from all the swimming.
Northwestern Mutual and Brewers partner curing childhood cancer.
2 on, 1 away here. Milwaukee trying to put some digits up again. That's going to bring up Hamilton. Left-handed hitter. Hamilton today, 1 for 1. First pitch down low for a ball. Hamilton, 3 home runs, 12 driven in, hitting .234. Oh, wow, called a ball, and that was a strike. I'm not impressed with this umpire at all. Ball upstairs, 2-1. A correction, 3-0.
Up with that big double his last at bat. 3-0 coming.
3-0. Strike right down the middle. Runners on first and second.
Keep up the scoreboard. Get an 8-run second inning for the Brewers.
Strike two right there. Should have swung at one of those two pitches. They were right down the middle.
Just north of 3. We saw it was under 2 for the first start.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Take a seat over there. You're out. 2 outs in the inning. Heading out for dinner with your daughters. Awesome, Jeff. Happy Father's Day to you, buddy. Welcome in. And enjoy your dinner. Order the lobster. That would be my suggestion. Order the lobster. I would like to have a pit beef sandwich today. I woke up in the mood for pit beef, but there's nobody open by us. Swing and a miss. Strike one on Yelich. Pit beef place is closed. Yelich fouls that one off.
Pitches so far this inning from Bryce Elder.
Oh, they will pay. Ball down low to Yelich.
Different approach this time, right? If the Brewers do a great job of matching up against guys who try to get chase, right? So the Brewers are the best team in all of baseball, not chasing pitches outside the zone.
Ground ball over to third. A correction, line drive over to third. I thought it was a one hopper. It was in the air. Riley catches it, diving down the line. That's a nice play. And that'll end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the third. Dubon, Baldwin, and Albies due up. That's a nice hold that they had to do there. It's a real nice play. Oh, wow. There's the other pit beef place is open. The other pit beef place is open. Do I get some pit beef? It takes a little while to get here. Waiting on the commercials.
Yeah, sure. Who needs to see the game? What sport is this? Oh, hot dogs. What are you specialists? Hot dogs. Oh, $2 for us. I got them because I earned unlimited $2.
It's a good commercial with Martin Short and Steve Martin. Bottom of the third coming up. Get the beef. Randy says, get the beef. I woke up with a taste for it. The only problem is it takes like 45 minutes to get here. That's the only challenge. It's an odd place here, Jeff. I'm going to run up to mom and dad's for a little bit. All right. You leaving now? Okay. 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to order it. Let me see if they got it the way I want it. Lettuce, tomato, barbecue sauce. Okay. I'm not going to get any fries today, I don't think. I don't need fries. Mm-hmm. I wish this place was closer to me. There's 2 locations in Maryland, but neither one of them are that close. First pitch coming in, Dubon fouls it back.
Doubled and scored back in the opening inning. So Brandon Woodruff's 2 kids, but he's got one on the way. Another son due in July. Joni is ready. Excited to see hot pitch. Oh.
Fouled off.
He's excited to get it going again.
Shasdale. Boy, that Shasdale says, "Come on, Braves." That's a long name, Shasdale. Thank you for offering, Jeff. All right. There we go. Welcome in, Shasdale. Spaceship Ears, John. Hello. All right. It'll be here 308 to 327, somewhere in there. Jeff is a man who knows about smoking beef and every other dag thing under the sun. Wish I lived closer to Jeff. You just stop by his garage one day. Get it right off the smoker. Boy, that would be something, huh? Shasdale, if you're having a good time today, hit that subscribe. We're working our way toward 59,000 followers. Fouled off again on the sinker, Dubon. We're only 65 subs from 59,000.
A lot of walks. Patient approaches from the Cleveland Guardians. Depends on your opponent, how you match up.
Line drive, right field. That's going to fall in. Base hit down the right field line. Third time. Every inning, everybody's getting a leadoff hit here.
Fights this one off. It's a fastball at the top of the zone. Just fights it off to the right field. You just got to tip your cap to a great at bat. Drake Baldwin bounced out to second base.
Drake Baldwin.
Try and limit their exposure to scoring runs.
Thank you, John.
You mentioned too, they're without one of their stars in Ronald Acuna Jr. Got to go ahead and avoid this.
Line drive going the other way to left field. Caught. Hit it too hard. Chourio was right there waiting.
One of my best days ever.
Away for Ozzy Albies. The Brewers will face Atlanta in the month of August in Milwaukee. 2 games in Milwaukee.
Left-hander Gasser looks in. Albies is the hitter.
Classic as Albies takes outside. So 2 games in Milwaukee and then 1 in Williamsport.
Ozzy Albies, 12 home runs, 41 driven in. Anybody else brand new, first time coming in, finding the game, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Albies fouls that one off. Sullivan. I think he's really tired from all the swimming. He's laying on the sofa. He doesn't even want to move. Ball inside to Albies.
12-year-old high school year was a daughter of a scout. Hey, okay. And that's the Little League, the 12-year-old.
Line drive ripped to third. What a catch. Hamilton with a nice play. Leaping catch right there. Takes a double away from Albies. That's going to put 2 outs on the board and bring up Olson here in the third.
This is a hot shot right here by Ozzy Albies. Hey, Buggy whips that big bat. It's a line drive to the defensive play of the game, brought to you by Aurora Healthcare, and David Hamilton gets up to get it. Talk about that bat that Ozzy Albies uses. And it's
Mr. Fred said, welcome in. How you doing, sir? Welcome in. And Patrick Julian, welcome in as well. Hello, Patrick. How are you?
He swung a big bat. Let's say that one was almost 36 inches.
0-1 pitch coming into Olson.
Very top heavy. It was all barrel.
Straight to the point with the subscribe. Thank you. Straight to the point.
Clearly has them. Doesn't look like he would, right? Small guy.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Olson, the big left-hander. Milwaukee Brewers versus the Atlanta Braves, live right here on the stream from Truist Park. Lefty kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. No, he held his swing. Nice. Called a ball. Great take. I thought he was going to go after it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's no way he would have hit that. It was in the other batter's box. Good check by Olson. 1-2. Oh, he can't catch up with the fastball, the 4-seamer right there. That's a strikeout. That'll end the inning. After 3, it is 8-1 with the Brewers coming up. Chourio, Turang, and Contreras. Check out these people that support us. I'll be right back here in a minute.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
Art by Nemad, found here on Instagram, all one word, Art by Nemad. This Disney fan-based artist will bring the magic of Disney right to the walls of your home, whether it's Mickey, Goofy, any of the Fab Five, Stitch, or a villain, it doesn't matter. Art by Nemad, bringing the magic to your home. Find him on Instagram now.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
They're showing some of the highlights of Milwaukee and its stadium and the games. I've been out to Milwaukee to see a game. It is a good time out there. Elder stays in a game with 65 pitches. Jackson Chourio coming up, 10 home runs, 30 driven in. He's hitting 306 for the right-hander. Come on, YouTube, share us out. Let's get over 100 people watching in here today. Ball outside, 1-0. Right-hander kicks and deals. Strike right there.
Trying to find the voting right now. William Contreras certainly deserves to be up there. Bryce Terang. Ozzy Albies is leading the second base vote.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Make Bryce Terang your all-star. Just as many homers for Terang. I can see Drake Ball just having a great year. William Contreras fourth.
Ball down low.
Get out there and vote. Yeah, make it part of your day. So George Bowers on that last shot. It's going to be a tough grind for Bowers, but he's got the numbers. He deserves it. Yep. He's been one of the most productive offenses.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls it off again, 1-2.
There's Barrel Man. 2-2 to Chourio.
Chourio fouls it off down the third base line. And Patrick's heading up to 600 subs on his channel, I saw the other day.
He knows. He was my pick to click in spring training. I Yes, this is his daughter is also in agreement. I think that
Chourio taking his time getting back in the box.
could be your pick to click, Dad. Oh, girl, man.
Elder looks in. 2-2 count, kicks and deals. Right-hander for the Braves. Right over the top of the zone. It's fly ball, right field and playable. A little bit behind it, a little bit under it. That's an out. White makes the play and right. 1 away.
She loves doing it every time he homers. It's been a career year for him. And in the video, she was actually wearing a shirt with Jake's picture that says Data Barrel Man. And those shirts were made for Marley and Brooks by Jake's parents. They were just in town for the last homestand, and I gave them to the kids. So great gift all around.
Shot, line drive up to center field. Diving. No. I thought Harris was going to have to dive for that. At the last second, he lunges and makes the play, and that's an out. Terang is out. I thought Harris was going to lay out. Contreras coming up now. He's 2 for 2. 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. He's having himself a heck of a game today. Elder looks in.
Contreras 2 for 2. Single.
Rocks and deals. Ball inside. Well, at least they're processing my order. I guess that's a good sign. Hopefully it gets here in decent fashion.
Contreras' last 13 games coming into this game hitting .333.
Check swing. That's a ball.
Gonzalez sitting with around 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catching for his third straight game.
Ground ball up the middle. Bobbled. Throw to first. He's going to beat it out. That's going to be an infield hit. That was all the way up the middle. Great effort just to get to the ball by Kim. That's going to be an infield hit.
He bounced the third time, and Hassan Kim had to range far up the middle. I mean, that's a no-brainer hitter. It is a base hit, thankfully.
Nice job just to stay with it. Right-hander deals to Bowers. That ball's ripped into right field. That's going to get down. 1 hopper to White. He's going to get it in quick. Chourio's going to go first to third, though. And they got runners at the corners now with 2 out, and here comes Mitchell.
Again, another early count swing. This is, again, on the first pitch. That's the changeup. Hangs up enough for Jake Bowers to see it and get that barrel on it for a base hit. Contreras going first.
Nice job by Bowers.
8 runs of 10 hits so far for Brewers as Garrett Mitchell digs in, looking to join the hit parade.
Mitchell digging in here.
Mitchell trying to be the last one. 0 for 2 so far.
Ground ball tapped foul. Mitchell's the only one that does not have a hit yet in the Brewers lineup.
Olson was coming in trying to say, no. But a foul ball for Garrett Mitchell. Not this way. I'm not sure if that's what Scott Berry was saying, but we did see one last night. A ball that looked like it hit Greg.
All right, here we go.
Or it didn't hit his foot. They called it that way. It just bounced foul. He's up and in.
Man, taking forever to get this next pitch in.
Pitch number 80 coming up from Bryce Elder.
Elder at the set, looks in. Ground ball hit over to second. Up clean, over to first. That'll do it. Middle of the 4th. We'll be right back here in just a minute. right, coming back in here, bottom of the inning. Sullivan, let me see what I got. I guess he went and laid down. He got mad, went and laid down. He's not in the mood today. All right. Michael Harris doubles on a sharp line drive to right field. So he's going to be on second in the inning here for the Braves. That's going to bring up Riley, your third baseman. Ground ball foul, first at bat pitch.
When he comes back, and he got up to 82 pitches last time out. That starts with the Timber Rattlers, so they'll be ready to go. He's excited. I talked to him today in the clubhouse.
Runner takes off for third. No throw, and he's going to steal the bag. Harris with an easy steal. He's on third base with nobody out. The food is on its way, I guess. One stop away. I guess he got to stop before me. Ball inside. Amber said she's going to bring home ice cream later. That was nice of her. Some ice cream place out by where Eric lives or something. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Develop the north-south arsenal, something that's going to have some depth to it. Changeup could be that next level of development for Gaff.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Take a seat over there. That's an out.
Strike 3! You're out!
That's Kiko, the umpire, right there. Hello, Carla. Welcome in. That's Kiko, my umpire. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 by Bart on a 4-seam fastball. Happy Father's Day to Kiko as well. Ball down low, 1-1.
Brilliant for 5 starts. And then hurt his elbow and had that Tommy John surgery. It's been a long road.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at third. Soft ground ball over to third. That's going to get the runner in on the move. Throw to first. Got him. And they'll put a second run on the board for Atlanta right there. 2 outs in the inning now. Right-hander Chad Patrick in the bullpen for Milwaukee. Chad Patrick in the bullpen for Milwaukee. White takes the ball outside, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul, 1-1.
You're going to look at Gasser's game logs, and you're going to see that that's start in Vegas. It's going to look like an anomaly. If you take a look at this, the youngest starting pitching staff in baseball.
Debbie Bernfeld, I just saw what you did. And I got this thing on mute. Thank you, Debbie. You did not have to do that. Debbie Bernfeld just did a $25 PayPal to us. Thank you, Debbie. Much love to you. I should know I can't keep anything from Debbie Bernfeld. Ah, I love you, Debbie. Appreciate you. Cool. That looks good. That was very nice to Debbie. I did not even expect that. I have this new thing to silence my phone to protect me from all those people that are dialing into my phone erroneously.
Take advantage of those opportunities.
White, fly ball, foul. Out of play. Daniel Berry, hello.
Against a couple of Brewers fans in that foul territory. He tried to bring
Where's my triple C schedule?
Climbing the wall and then taking a dive among the fans. He got a glove on it. He almost caught that. It's like a stage dive in a concert. Is that guy wearing a South Korea?
The only one I have you booked for is the 10-18 show.
Here's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Gasser gets him. October 18th show at 6 p.m. That is the Triple C show with the ladies.
Let's work together.
Whenever's good for you, if you want to come on a Friday night or a Saturday night, just reach out to me a week before and let me know, and we can bring you on anytime. All right, so I'm just answering some questions. I eat there all the time, Neil. I love it. Carl and Kiko have been supporting us for 52 months. They are great friends. Thank you. Proud to be a part of this community. We love that you're a part of this community. They are great creators on the West Coast, friends of ours. Friday nights, I think 10 o'clock is when they go Eastern time, 7 o'clock their time. Check them out, everybody. Carla and Kiko. They are great people. All right. One of those days today. YouTube ain't sharing everybody out that much, it looks like today. One of them days. We're having fun with all of you. Hopefully, maybe second half of the game, YouTube will share some people out. Usually get a share out in the beginning and a share out in the end. We had a big stream last night. The Orioles and Dodgers had almost 8,000 views. That was a really good stream. Top of the fifth coming up. Freelick, Pratt, and Hamilton. Sounds like a law firm. Freelick, Pratt, and Hamilton coming up.
We believe in them.
8-2 Brewers at gentlemen lead.
8-2 Brewers right here. Ball upstairs, 1-0.
Spider-Man his way up and over this fence and got a glove on it. Almost caught this ball. This is like a Jeff Levering stage dive at a Blink-182 count.
Ground ball over to second, backhanded by Alba. He's over to first on the run. Got him. That's a real nice play. Cake says, don't forget to hit the like button and cover yourself in wing sauce. Gotcha. We got it up there. Yes, he's right. Hit the like button. Yeah, Spaceship Ears, exactly. Pratt, right-hander, 0 for 1 today. Ground ball off his foot. That'll leave a mark.
I could be grungy, sure. I would say that my musical taste is very eclectic. I'm across the board in all of my music tastes. Stage diving probably is not in my future. No. Not going to go stage diving at a Summerfest concert. Don't think so. I don't think so. No. Frowned upon is Cooper Pratt.
Everybody should tell Cakes Happy Father's Day. He is a pet dad. They've got 32 cats and 8 dogs, 12 llamas, and 2 cobras, 2 live snakes. They've got a whole giant jar out in the field and a lid. He goes out and blows this pipe and the snakes come out. Line drive, base hit, center field. Spicy wing sauce. That's even better. Dave's Disney Dreams, welcome in. We'll be featuring his his cruising ability and what he does out there just a little bit. That was a smoked single to center for Pratt.
But not as bad as it did before the base hit, right? It would have hurt a lot more if we grounded out there short.
1 out in the inning. Elder's still in there at 85 pitches. Ground ball, base hit to left, going the other way. Shortstop's overplaying again, and a ground ball that should have been a double play is the base hit. I think the runner at second is hurt. I think Pratt is hurt. He looked funny running. He looked like if it was me running. He's saying he's okay, but he looked really weird.
He's certainly favoring that left leg.
2 on, 1 out here. Top of 5. The Reds are beating the Yankees right now. How about that? Houston's beating Cleveland. The other games, Tampa Bay's losing 2-1. That's good. The White Sox are winning again. How does that team keep winning? They're really playing together, man. That's impressive.
Right now, he's hoping Yelich goes deep and he can sit in that dugout for a couple of moments and get a wrap.
Yelich, 5 home runs, 24 driven in. Let's see what he can do right here. Right-hander at the set. Looks in. Ball upstairs, 1-0.
Barry didn't call that one a strike. It's been a strike for much of the day. That ball up above the strike zone. 1-0 on Yelich.
Yelich pops it up, short center field. That's an out. 2 outs in the inning.
That's going to have to hang in there. Jackson Chourio digs in. Solid single back to the second inning.
Chourio coming to the plate. Carla, you and Kiko have a great day. Thanks for stopping in.
After giving up 8 in the second, he's done a pretty
Enjoy your day today.
other than that second inning.
Right-hander Elder toes the rubber, looks in. Wants to just try to get out of the inning with no more giving up. Ball outside, 1-0.
Brewers with a dozen hits.
Pops it up down the first baseline. Olson calling for it. He'll make the play. And we're finished 5.5. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Kim, Dubon, and Baldwin. 9-1-2 coming up. 9-1-2 coming up. Ugh. Food just keeps saying 1 away, 1 stop away. Well, make the stop and get it over with. It's a quiet Sunday afternoon here. Love how they're showing this car commercial here, and it's just a racing around the park to get to some guy. Everything they tell you not to do with a car, they're doing it in this commercial.
How do you describe fast flight from the Wisconsin Lottery in 4 words? Instant win, progressive jackpot.
What am I doing here?
The jackpot gets a boost, climbing higher and higher until someone wins in an instant. The higher the price of your ticket, the higher the share you can win. With multiple ways to win instantly on each
Erase that.
so many games to choose from, Fast Play turns a quick stop at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Okay, kill that. Wow, the short from Neil is up over 1,500 views this morning.
Veterans Park here in Atlanta. It's an 8-2 lead, and BCF's 28th annual 5K, 10K Famous Racing Sausages Run Walk will be held Saturday, July 11th at American Family Field, and participants will receive a T-shirt, a bobblehead, ticket voucher, and more. The money raised goes to support veterans.
All right, here we go. Hassan Kim coming up. Kim 0 for 1 today.
To get signed up, and that is Saturday, July 11th, just a couple weeks away.
Coming up. Thanks so much, Sophia. Regasser back out there, facing 9-1-2. It's through this fifth inning. Chad Patrick continues to loosen at the Brewers bullpen.
Hassan Kim.
Struck out in the second.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now strike 2.
Trying to retire the leadoff man for the first time in the game. He's allowed 4 hits. They've all opened up in this.
Left-hander looks in. 1-2 to Kim coming up. Popped up behind shortstop. Pratt makes his way back. He'll make the play. 1 away.
Rivalry baseball is back. The Brewers play the Cubs Friday, June 26th through Sunday, June 28th. Get here early to explore the new UW Credit Union Plaza experience, including a beer garden and kids' playground, including a giant.
And that will bring Baldwin up.
Official unveiling.
Oh no, Dubon. First Dubon. 1 pitch swinging, ground ball in the shortstop in the 6 hole. On the throw, on the run, got him. Nice play. Nice job. The mustache works well. Gets it over. Bowers has to stretch way out to hold it in, but he got him. 2 outs.
And a good scoop on the other end by Jake Bowers, but what a great play right here. Like Pratt making that look kind of easy, quite frankly. That's after he took a foul ball off his shin, testing some of his mobility. Nice scoop on the other end by Bowers, but that was a smooth-looking play to the backhand by Cooper. Baldwin fouls the first pitch off. Excellent play by Pratt. He has not had a ton of chances since he's been up this week. His 6th game, starting at short now for Pratt. He did a couple of routine plays so far, some pop-ups. He started a double play in his first game. That was just an underhand flip.
That's fouled off. 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs in the 5th. Right-hander in the bullpen, Lopez for Atlanta, getting loose. Lopez for Atlanta.
The level in which he was playing. That's the entire minor leagues. 2 pitch.
0-2. Ooh, that looked like strike 3. Didn't get the call.
Sense that Brewers wanted to challenge that. Could have decided against it. He does. He wins it. Yeah. According to our information.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 down low on a sweeper, and that'll end the inning for Milwaukee. Coming up in the 6th. Turang, Contreras, and Bowers. We'll be right back. right, top of the inning coming in, 6th inning here. Bryce Elder going back out there on the mound. Terang, first pitch swinging, fouls it off. I mean, he got beat up in that one inning, but he's holding tight there, holding court.
In his second AB in the second inning, driving up, lined out to center on the first pitch of the fourth. There is action in the Braves bullpen. The 0-2.
Braves bullpen, there is action right now.
Sixth strikeout for Elder.
There's a swing and a strikeout for Elder. And that quickly, he's up top and gets the strikeout.
Strike three. Brings up Contreras, who's 3 for 3.
Here comes Contreras. They've yet to get him out today. First pitch, hit down the line. Over to third. He leaps and he gets it. He throws to first. What a play. Down the line, he takes away a double, throws to first, and throws him out. Riley made that look easy. 2 outs here in the inning. Boy, that was quick.
Very smoothly just throws a strike over to first base as he's falling away from the infield.
That was a really nice play.
Got a lot on that throw. Not a lot of balance behind him.
First pitch swinging, that's fouled off.
It's a good glove work today. Both sides.
Bowers rips one right at the first baseman. That'll be an out. And that might be one of the quickest innings I've seen in quite a bit. Fast 1, 2, 3 inning. That was a really, really fast inning. Coming up for Atlanta, Albies, Olson, and Harris. Albie, Olson, and Harris. Albie, Olson, and Harris. I mean, he's done a good job of keeping Atlanta in the game. I will say that. But, I mean, he gave up those 8 runs to put him in that hole.
How does it feel? Amazing.
Sullivan is out at the front watching. I told him somebody was coming. He has no idea who. He probably thinks it's Amber or something.
One of my best days ever. The chocolate factory is a happy-go-lucky Cuban, serving up sunny dishes and scooping instant smiles. Our iconic original and seasonal special for good vibes and deep bites.
All right, bottom of the 6th coming up. We're moving this game right along. Brewers and the Reds, huh? They're doing dollar hot dogs day out there at Milwaukee. How many hot dogs could you eat for $1? I could probably eat 5 easily.
Today's Captain Gabriel. Why not Tavern in Whitehall? Get the Tavern call the Milwaukee Brewers by 10 a.m.
Gasser's still in there, the left-hander. Albie's coming to the plate. Left-hander kicks and deals. First pitch swinging, fly ball, right field, playable. That's an out. Boom, 1 away that quickly.
91 pitches for him, trying to get through this 6th inning. He's got Matt Olson.
Going to bring up Matt Olson, the left-handed hitting first baseman for the Braves.
He just beat Dawn in the ball game with that last start against the Cleveland Guardians. 5 2/3.
Olson, 20 home runs, 51 driven in. Ball down low.
in the last couple of innings.
Right-hander in the bullpen, Chad Patrick for Milwaukee. Olson up top for a ball.
One hit with that blue hit yesterday in the ninth inning led to the victory for the Braves.
Swinging a ground ball over to first. Fielded by the first baseman easily. Touches the bag. 2 outs in the inning for Gasser. That's going to bring up Harris, who's 1 for 2 tonight.
Much more efficient. Yeah, good call. Thought it was going to be potentially a long day after he doubled the first batter. Then he basically to the bottom, and then he ended up walking out Olson in that first inning as well. But he's done a great job with attacking, limiting damage. Get through this 6th.
Gasser deals. Harris turns around to bunt, fouls it off. That's interesting. Harris trying to bunt for a single.
The score has changed the at-bats as well from the Braves. Really good call. Allowed Gasser maybe to have some comfort out there on the mound in being aggressive in the zone.
Ground ball ripped foul, 0-2.
Gasser's already matched a career high with 7 strikeouts.
This is a quick inning.
He's done that twice. Last week against Las Vegas, a couple of starts ago. Also back in 24, his first year in Gates. 0-2 coming. Ground ball to second.
Ground ball over to second. Up clean over to first. That was a fast inning, everybody. We're going to the 7th. We'll be right back here in just a minute. Coming back in here, top of the 7th.
I love it when he passes the runner and they just know. I thought I was going to win. You get to about right center field and you're feeling pretty good about yourself, but then you start.
Oh, you coming in here because you want some? Okay. We'll lay down in here. Ball outside. Lopez in. Mitchell, your pitcher.
And if we run for that 8-run second inning, yeah, pretty good start. Numbers on Lopez. Serving as a multi-inning reliever out of the bullpen since late April. Fastball slider to righties, fastball curveball change to lefties.
2-0 pitch.
A couple years ago, hard times injury-wise. Only pitched in 1 game last year. Pitched a 199 ERA in 26 games. He's 32 years old last year, a 3-year deal.
Strike right there, 3-1.
That kind of saves the pen for them for their next series. Brewers obviously don't care about that, but and they do in the sense of they're chasing the Braves down, right?
There's a walk to Lopez. First at batter.
In the postseason, you win your division, it's all fine and dandy, but you want to get the first or second spot so that you have that week off. It did benefit the Brewers last year because if they don't win the division, then they have to play those divisional series games against the Chicago Cubs. You got to play at 5.
First pitch comes in. That's a strike. Someone wants me to open this. Open this up, please. There you go. In a minute.
How they line up the pitching.
Strike right there, 0-2.
Yes, we are talking about the playoffs already this early.
They're already starting to talk about playoff baseball. How about that?
Run down those four Dodgers. And I think we need catcher's interference.
Yep, we got catcher's interference on the swing. I just saw it.
The lead in catcher's interference, and he gets another one. Now. Joey March should know better. Played in the NL Central for the Pirates. They look out close. South Freeland should definitely know better. Now, sees the ball deep. Like that Mike pitches off, gets the catcher's interference. 6. It's most baseball.
So you got a runner on first and a runner on second. Pratt making his way up.
Nobody out. Brewers in the 7th.
That is spicy.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
He has challenging this game, Scott Berry. Got a bunch of opportunities. Certainly not been 100% with his zone.
There's a strike right there. 2-1.
Information is there to challenge if you'd like to.
Two one. Lopez looking in. There's a strike. 2-2. Atlanta would like to roll over the double play.
After the first 2 games of 1-run defeats. Really gut punches, too.
Here's a pitch. Ground ball over to short. They got a chance. Flips to second for 1. Back to first. Double play.
He's out. Double play.
2 outs here in the inning. That'll move the runner to third. That's going to bring up the lefty Hamilton.
Couple of bases for Hamilton. RBI double in the second. Single in the 5th.
Sullivan, just wait a minute, buddy. Hang tight.
Low.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the 7th. Sullivan's so sleepy. You should take a nap. strike right down to the bottom of the zone. Nice pitch.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone is Lopez. 10 years ago, that's exactly where you want to live as a pitcher, down in the zone.
Catcher's calling timeout. Go out and talk to him. Something was wrong. Pitches they were calling or something. They better figure that out together. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Runner coming home. He is safe. And Milwaukee puts up a 9th run as Lopez throws one in the dirt.
This ball is way out in front of the plate. And Garrett Mitchell, check out that jump. He sees it scamper away from Joey Bart, and he is able to get in there easily. Brewers score runs without a hit. A walk, up interference, double play ball, and now a wild pitch.
Two outs, nobody on, 2-2 count. Fouls it off. Up there battling. Strike 3, swing and a miss, and a ball down low. He got him. 7th inning stretch time here in a 9-2 game here in Atlanta. We'll be right back. All right, they're a little bit later getting going here in the bottom of the inning. They had a singer come on to do "God Bless America." I didn't realize they were doing it. Did not realize it. Where's the thing?
This place is spooky. T-Mobile 5G home internet with same-day delivery. Nothing to be scared of. Get T-Mobile 5G home internet. Literally same day. Powered by DoorDash. Toyota drive the game, Robert.
Cannot find what I'm looking for. Bottom of the seventh coming up here.
Really sharp, efficient. Was driving the baseball through the zone. Super aggressive in the zone after that 8-run second inning by the Milwaukee Brewers offense. And he was really good to get through 6. Brings up Chad Patrick out of the Brewers bullpen. Brewer law offices one call, that's all called. That brings in Chad. Really good in his last appearance. Yeah, he really was. And after a couple of outings where he really struggled and couldn't find it, and he pulled it back on the rails last time out. He covered 3 1/3 last time. 50 pitches.
I can only find the legal one. All right, Patrick, now the right-handed hitter in there. Riley's going to be your hitter.
4 hits against Robert Gasser with those 7 strikeouts.
Swing and a miss. That's a strike.
Going for another 3-inning save. We'll see. Chad Patrick. Murphy would be thrilled if that's what he got from Chad today. Save the rest of that bullpen for Cincinnati.
Riley lines that one down the right field line, but foul.
You want to definitely go into that Cincinnati series with a full rested bullpen. Brewers will face a couple of righties in that series, starting with Brady Singer tomorrow.
Fouled straight back again.
They miss Andrew Abbott. They miss Chase Burns. Both those guys. Yeah, Chase Burns has been one of the best pitchers in baseball. Kind of wipe your brow and say, then you don't have to face that guy next series.
Ball down low.
Twice over the course of 9 days. So I'll see him this week, and then see the Cubs at home, and then the Reds come right back. Chance to probably get him at some point. And Burns started today, 5 innings with 7 strikeouts against the Yankees.
Ground ball, foul off his foot. That'll hurt.
Cutter that backed up a little bit on Patrick, and Riley fouls it right off the top of his foot. Brewers starting pitching has been spectacular since coming back to sea level.
Cannot find what I'm looking for.
Rockies and Vegas road trip.
Fouls off another one.
Last appearance in Las Vegas, which was a really good appearance. But over the last 10, which includes that Sproat start, a 245 earned run average for this starting pitching staff. Once it just 176 against him. They have 3 passes. Off the end.
Popped up. First baseman calling for it. Hey, Buzz, how you doing? 1 out.
Check out today's Johnson Financial Group player profile. Chad Patrick against the Guardians last time out, those 3 1/3 innings, 7 strikeouts. Remember, Vinny, the beginning part of the season, Patrick was in the starting rotation. Strikeouts weren't a part of his game. But since he has been in this Swiss Army knife role out of the bullpen, strikeouts have definitely been. Yeah, he's made an adjustment to that cutter. It's now more of a, it's staying on the same plane. Got a lot of late life to it.
First pitch swinging is Bart. That's a strike.
Joey Bart right there. Joey Bart 0 for 2, hit drive and a run.
Pitch comes in, strike up top. 0-2.
CP out of the bullpen. Got increased velocity, 97. At the top. Barton uses timeout down to the count 0-2. On the ground, second base. Mr. Lang throws about.
That's an out right there.
Join a special Brewers Alumni Legends game presented by Northwestern Mutual after the game Friday, July 24th. Score a bowling shirt with special tickets and enjoy concessions discounts at the game. Brad,
Why is it? Why didn't it go there?
Eli White gets 2 outs, nobody on base.
Oh, I can't find what I'm looking for. Strike. That was way outside. Challenge that. Good Lord. These guys are not challenging anything.
He opened up the zone. It's a 7-run game. Let's not challenge anything. White flies it out to center field.
Fly ball center field.
Gloves. Happens all the time.
And that's it out. That'll end it. Thank you again, Debbie, for blessing us today. Thank you to the moderators for being here and helping us out.
Plan and stay ahead with checking that fits your life now and savings options for what's next. Banking solutions that fit your goals. Support money others.
Hey, Debbie, see if you can find Debbie F. Cook. She streamed live today. I don't know if she's still live or was live. Drop her link in there and support her. That'd be awesome. What song is Highs doing right now? Highs is so good at what he does. I shared it with Sullivan, Debbie. I gave him a little bit, made him happy. Now he's sleeping. Top of the 8th coming along. Top of the 8th. We still throw that link in there, Debbie. That way, at least maybe people will find it. It'll help her out. And at least we can tell her we tried to get her link out there for her. Right? I think that's a good thing. Always good to help others when we can. Gloria, hello. Welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you very much. Yelich leads off against Lopez here in the 8th. Yeah, they give you way too much meat on those sandwiches. The thing was, all of it was falling off of there. So it's actually a complaint that I have. They should take a little off of the sandwiches, make them more where they're not rolling all over the place. But plus, he ate a tomato, which he liked the tomato. Ground ball over to short, up clean, over to first, one away. Thank you. There we go. You can check out our friend Debbie F. Cook.
Great to be spending Father's Day with our baseball family. Yep. You talked to Logan and Brock today? I did. We FaceTimed this morning before Brock had his first game. They dominated their first game of their tournament. Hopefully the weather holds off so they can play later. Nice. Broken back, ground ball into short.
Broken bat, ground ball to short, 2 outs.
They do a recap, which is kind of cool. They got his name in the recap. Nice. He had 2-run double. Quick rock. How's his arm? He had a little arm issue, right? Arm is getting better. He can hit. Not quite playing in the field yet. We have another member of our crew, Dave Krause.
Yelich fouls that off.
Sweeping the nation.
Terang up there.
Big sport up in the Northeast.
0-1 pitch coming to him with 2 outs. Ball outside, 1-1.
Giving the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 now on Terang. He's been walking up to a ringtone this entire series.
Strike 2, 2-2.
Yes, you missed it. It's just the surprising. If you had your phone on the ring setting, that's what Bryce would walk up to. Why were they doing that?
Fouled off again. Count remains the same.
We're here all week, Vinny. I'm doing the went over my head. They took our Snoop camera away. Oh yeah, striking the set. A little early. Okay. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get to Cincinnati.
Foul ball again.
6 or 7 minutes. But we have cameras all over, so Vinny from center field, do what you just did. That joke went. Yeah, we're right over my head. There it is. Right over. Yep.
There's strike 3. Got him. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Kim, Dubon, and Baldwin due up. Bottom of the 8th. A 9-2 game. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
Candy 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Owens. Your roof enhances the appearance of your home's exterior, and it's the first line of defense against the elements. Owens Corning Duration shingles offer ultimate protection. Choose from 26 stylish colors to transform the appearance of your home. Save big today on Owens Corning Duration shingles and get an 11% rebate on your entire project. Now at Owens.
Worrying about the future can make it hard to enjoy what's important today. At Johnson Financial Group, we know that with the right plan, your finances can be one less thing that you sleep over. That your golden years don't have to wait for retirement. Because when we focus on you.
Hope you guys are having a great Sunday wherever you're at. We'll be having our stream later at 6 o'clock with the Triple C's doing an interview. That'll be fun tonight. Simple and easy Sunday night for me. Won't be long till football is going on Sunday night, and Sundays are crazy. Won't be long. All right. Patrick's still on the hill in the bottom of the 8th here.
Quality start, matching a career high with 7 strikeouts. And Patrick out at the bottom of the 8th inning.
First pitch comes in. That's a ball upstairs. 1-0. Strike right there. 1-1. Kim, an average of .082. You can't let this guy get on when you got hitting like that.
Should have been a no-brainer, right? Well, it should have been. Yeah. Here we are. 4.5 innings later.
Strike right there. 1-2.
Score as well, right? With the E4. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't really an error. It was the Ozzy Albies play that he just made a bad decision on. Right. He made a bad decision. I mean, yes, it should have been an error, but he made a bad decision on it. Can't shoot double play. Yeah, it should have taken away Chris Sale's 2 runs. Shouldn't have. Here's the 1-2.
Ball upstairs, 2-2.
Slipped out of that one. Not an easy job. Official score. We have the best in the business back home. Coach Tim O'Driscoll. Wish he was lending support to yesterday's ball game, which he does sometimes. Yeah, Flyers.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Take a seat over there. He got him.
Mauricio Dubon coming up. The Braves broadcast featuring Brandon Gaudin and C.J. Nitkowski. I got to give them credit. Well, at least C.J. Nitkowski. We know that he's a man of many talents. He's a great analyst on Braves television. But I didn't know that he makes his own sourdough bagels until today. And bread, yeah. He brought his own bagels into the broadcast booth and shared some. And you're not in your feeding window yet, so you haven't eaten yours. But I've had at least half of mine and saving the rest. It's like after the ball game. Delicious. Oh, unbelievable. Mine was a cinnamon raisin con.
Ball inside, 1-1.
That is sourdough. Did you go Asiago cheese? I did. Yep. I can't wait to devour it. Everyone's talking about his skills as a sourdough baker up here in Braves broadcast land. You mentioned this before the game, and I was curious too.
Check swing. He went 1-2.
How do you find time with this job that we have? How do you find time to have the sourdough starter, to make your own, not only bagels, but sourdough bread? How does you find time to do it? From everything I've heard about sourdough.
Ball outside.
PJ, man of many talents. Does he ever sleep? Does he ever sit down? He hosts on MLB Network on radio. He's got his own show every week, right? Every day during. It's impressive. There's a line.
Line drive center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit for Dubon.
Double, single. And he got dropped by Cooper Pratt. Yeah, remember what he did to the Brewers and Jacob Inderowski in game 1? That 2 RBI base hit to put the Braves.
Brewers would like to turn that double play. Atlanta wants to just chip away at part of this lead. Baldwin up there 0 for 3 today. Ground ball up the middle. Chance for the double play. Tags the bag. Go to first. Double play. That'll end the inning. We're going to the 9th. Wow, this game's going by pretty quick. 3:48. We're going to the 9th. 9-2 Brewers. We'll be right back in just a minute. Just a moment. All right, top of the 9th coming up. Let's see how this one rolls out.
That lends a helping hand and all-in-one laundry in a new eye-catching color. Find your appliance answers now at the Home Depot.
StatCast powered by Google Cloud. This one.
I'm showing StatCast on the home run.
Home run off the bat of William Contreras. Put a dent in the scoreboard above the Brewers bullpen blast. 110-mile-per-hour line drive. That was a big blast by William.
Contreras comes up. First pitch to him is a ball upstairs. Lopez still in the game here. Rowdy Tellez is over first base. I didn't know he was still in there. Ball down low.
Easily be 4-4. It's impressive what he can do with the bat, Jeff, after catching the night game. Kind of a grindy game last night defensively. Close game. And it goes back day game and swinging the bat well all day long. Saw Rowdy Tellez check in over at first base for Matt Olson. Contreras, we've said it a lot.
There's the strike, bottom of the zone.
He gets better as the season goes on. And that is such a hard thing to wrap your head around for a guy who catches as much as he does. Yeah. Not only physically, the physical toll it takes on you.
3-1. Line drive. Base hit center field. That's going to fall in. Another hit for him. Yes, on fire.
It's white hot. He does not miss pitches that he should put the barrel on. That's been the case all day today for William Contreras. More loud contact.
That was a nice piece of hitting.
That last one was at 105 off the bat. It's his third 4-hit game of the season. Got a feeling every one of his exit velocities is at least 100 miles.
Swing and a miss. Strike right there to Bowers. Nobody out. One on here in the ninth. Jake Bowers, your first baseman. 0-1 pitch coming in. Fouled off.
2 for 4 for Barrel Man. Run these exit velocities down for a moment as Bowers.
Ball down low outside. 1 and 2.
110, 97, 104, and 105. Jeez. Some hard hit balls.
Fouled off again. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains.
Excited about it. Got fired up in that Tigers hat. Some Brewers fans with him. Take a picture. It didn't happen. Did it Instagram or a TikTok? Both.
Ball outside.
On the socials.
2 and 2 comes flat.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. All of them. What a catch. See? Bare hand. Nice. It wasn't even the guy that made the catch that was so fired up. This guy sitting next to him.
Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Strike 3. That'll be an out.
They celebrate America's 250th anniversary at the Brewers game on July 1st with post-game fireworks. Fans who purchase a special ticket also get an America's Pastime t-shirt. It's all presented by T-Mobile. Get tickets at brewers.com. Gary Mitchell, 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Fouls the first one away.
Fouls the first one away. Mitchell today 0 for 3. 1 out here. Braves would like nothing more than to turn a double play and get out of it. Go hit.
They scored 6 of those in 2 outs.
Ball down low. 1 and 1.
Quarters for Olson, that hard hit. It's all over the barrel today. No room to breathe for Atlanta Braves pitching staff.
Ball in the dirt. Gets away for the catch, but he's going to hold the runner.
Brewers will head to Cincinnati. The Braves will go on a West Coast trip. They've got the San Francisco Giants coming up in San Francisco. San Francisco and San Diego, I believe. Exactly right. And opposite of San Diego and San Francisco.
Fouls that off.
Yeah, we'll be scoreboard watching with the Braves, right? Totally, yeah. You know, for a long stretch this season, they had the best record in all of baseball. They've kind of backed off just a little bit. Coming into this series, they lost 6 of 7.
Ball outside.
This series, however, close games. I mean,
3 balls, 2 strikes to the left-hander for Milwaukee.
one little thing going a different way, you have a different result. You think about the opener on Friday that they broke Eli White left 6 inches one way.
Popped up.
Fly ball on the
Left fielder's looking at it. He's got it. 2 away.
in the first 2 games, but you got to feel good as to how you competed in this series with the Milwaukee Brewers. You competed one of the best teams in all of baseball. You're winning this game 9-2. Hopefully, obviously, finish this off. Given knocked out Chris Sale with the lead. Yeah, you almost felt like you were the better team in this series, but you lost the first 2. Everything went the Braves' way in game 1. And
Curveball, top of the zone, got it. Strike right there to start him up. Frelick had a pretty good game today. He's 2 for 3. Ball just misses 1-1.
Woodruff expected to start tomorrow against the Reds. First game against the Reds this year.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2.
Every single team in the NL Central is over 500 for a long stretch, except recently the Reds are now under. It's because of their bullpen has kind of faltered, but not a team you want to take lightly, certainly. Now the Pirates are also under. Lost 2 in a row to get a game under 500.
Popped up down the third baseline. It's going to be out of play.
The Cubs were even flirting with 500. They're only 3 games over at the moment. They started to swing. They had started to swing the bats as of late. For Armstrong has gotten red hot. Cardinals have played consistently well most of the season. It's not done by any stretch of the imagination.
Ball outside 2-2.
Brewers only play the Cubs that one series down in Chicago. They'll have the Cubs on the next homestand. Brewers still have a 5-game series in 4 days in St. Louis. The final road trip before the break.
Fouled off again. Up there battling.
Games in 17 days to end the first half of the season. Yeah. Doubleheader with the Cardinals. That's going to be a huge series. Wrong. The Brewers bullpen. 2 on Frelick. Double foul, first base side. South got a couple of hits. Also weak side catcher's interference.
Another foul. 2-2. Frelick just up there battling. If he ends up coming out of it with a hit, that's a huge win. 2-2, 2 outs. Ball down low, just misses with a nasty curve.
You can do everything right in this game. Not been rewarded. So hard not to get caught up with the results. 9th pitch of this at bat. There goes Contreras.
Fouls it off again.
Slicing. Contreras now getting his cardio in. Done most of his heavy lifting to this point. 4 for 5, homer. Fastballs, curveballs, 1 changeup.
Fly ball. Short center field. That's playable. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Atlanta needs a bunch. We'll stay here with you. Thank you to Debbie Bernfeld for her generosity today. The moderators here, John and Debbie Cakes, thank you very much. New subscribers, we had a few today. Thank you. Getting closer, 65 to 59,000. So thank you for all that. Thank you to the veterans watching as well today. Having some fun, hopefully, here with us.
So we're in the club right now. How about that?
We just got to finish it out.
Introducing the Evade Awards, a new loyalty program for every day and every milestone. It starts with a Bank of America checking account and grows from there. Open or enroll today. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America.
We could all use a little smile break. So this one is
Come on. Seems like these commercials, when you're at the end of the game and a game is crazy out of hand, it takes a little bit longer for them to come up. Could just be me. Sure, it is me. Bottom of the ninth coming in.
one call, that's all.
These are some nice. These are some good highlights from today's game. I'll say that. Just very much one-sided, obviously. Congratulations, Milwaukee fans. You got to be happy. I know Braves fans are not happy right now. Braves fans are very loyal fans.
One of those already this year.
All right, here we go. Albies to lead it off. Patrick in there going to try to finish it out. First pitch, line drive, base hit right field. He put that middle of the plate, and he just came through cracking it.
Six hit suspension being played for all 3 games. Many seasons or in this series, I should say. Ranger just won 11. They had 11 at bats with running smokes. Yeah, 1-2 games. Yeah, that's just how we talked about. Got everything that's gone the Braves' way those first 2 games and won a couple of close ones. They really impressive too. Brewers bounced back. Yeah, finish this one off.
0-1 pitch coming into the lefty, Tellez. Bat goes flying. Good Lord, he lost the bat. Bat goes flying further than the ball did.
It's like you said, real-time game plan as we go back to it. Keep the game halfway. The Brewers have done that. Yeah, bat flying out of the hands. Lucky day out here. Something out of Robbie's hands. Yeah, you try and do too much, the game's not going to reward you for it.
Ball upstairs.
So much easier said than done, however, because again, competitors that baseball players are, they want it super bad, they want the results. Sometimes the game doesn't present itself in such a way. Especially they get. And Murphy talks about it all the time. Try and do too much with a 3-1 pitch, you leave the zone, all of a sudden it's 3-2, and the guy makes a nasty pitch on you. Instead, take the walk and let your teammate do it behind you. Stuff like that all the time. Beat the game halfway. The Brewers.
1-2. Here's a pitch. Long fly ball, center field. He got a lot of it at the track, at the wall. It's gone. Rowdy Tellez hits a 2-run bomb here in the ninth, and it's 9-4.
Shot by Rowdy. Brewers have a cushion, a 7-run cushion going into this ninth. You don't want to get much further than this. This is a pitch elevated in the zone.
Go see who that is. Is that Mommy? Somebody just came home here. Rowdy Tellez hits a bomb in the ninth.
The division series against the Braves in 2021. Brewers scored 4 runs in that series.
Coach going out to talk to him.
So Chris Hook out to chat with Chad Patrick, trying to finish this one up. Just a reminder, this copyrighted telecast is presented by the Milwaukee Brewers. May not be reproduced, retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Milwaukee Brewers. Joel Kuhnel now is loosening the Brewers' bat. Chad Patrick trying to flush that. 2-run home run for Rowdy Tellez. 3 more outs to get.
Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop's got it. There's the first out. 1 away.
Yeah, good job by Chad. Just continue to attack the zone. 5-run lead. Don't worry about that 2-run home run hit by Rowdy.
You can't worry about that home run when you got a 7-run or whatever, 5-run lead. You just got to go up there and say, okay, he hit me out. Let's get the other outs.
Riley, 1 out of 3 today.
Austin Riley up there now. Ball outside for Patrick. He should just be going right at these hitters.
Wisconsin will follow the end of the game. Sophia and Vinny will have that for you. Plenty of options for post-game interview.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Robert Gasser threw the ball well. Chad Patrick looking for 2 more outs.
Ball outside. 2-1.
So it's up to the scorer's discretion, just for some clarity, whether or not he is going to get a save, right? So you can have a big lead, give up a bunch of runs, whether or not you're going to get that save, I believe. Is that wrong? Jeff, you're not vibing with that. I'm not. Okay.
Ball down low. 3-1.
Get thumbs down. And funny, Tim O'Driscoll just texted me. He's supporting 3 other games at the moment. Okay. But not our game. They heard us talking about you. 3-1.
Swing and a miss down low. 3-2.
Always. Okay. 3-0. I thought you could be winning by 15, give up 14, you're still getting the save. Huh? Means your team's scoring a lot of runs. If you're getting up 14, you're probably not sticking around in the game.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him.
Strike 3! You're out!
What? There's nobody out there, buddy. I'm looking at it right now. It's okay. What? It's okay. I'm looking at it right now. There's nobody there. It's okay. I know. I'm looking at the door. Nobody out there. You're okay. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, 1 pitch to Bart. Strike right there. 0-2. 2 outs here in the ninth.
But the official scoring is kind of wild. It's hard to know.
Ground ball hit hard over to third. This could be it. Up clean over to first. And that will do it right there. 9-4 is going to be your final. Let's look at it here. For the Brewers, 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors. For the Braves in the loss, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Winning pitcher is going to be Gasser, 1-3. Loser is going to be Elder, 5-5. Patrick gets his save. That's his 4th. For the Atlanta Braves in the loss, Dubon, 3 for 4. Harris, 1 for 4. Riley, 1 for 4. Double in the game by Dubon, his 14th. And Harris, his 11th. Home run, Tellez, his 1st. For the winning Milwaukee Brewers, you had Chourio, 1 for 5, a run scored, an RBI. Durang, 1 for 5, run scored, and an RBI. Contreras, monster game, 4 for 5, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Bowers, 2 for 5 with a run scored. Frelick, 2 for 4, 2 runs, run scored, 2 RBIs. Pratt, 1 for 3. Hamilton, 2 for 4, and a run scored. Doubles in the game, Frelick, number 10. Hamilton, number 5. Home runs, Contreras, number 7. Congratulations, Milwaukee. Hit that subscribe on the way out. We will see you all on our next broadcast here on the channel. Good night, everybody.